Ooh, oh, I didn't have my little fit on. Finally, I'm here. Where am I? Oh, here. Look where I am. This is our normal daily stream. Chris did a stream earlier. I had to work today, so I'm finally able to be here with all of you, and you were able to. Hopefully, some of you were able to be here with me at least for a little while until we get the stream going. Um, I still like that 24-hour idea. So if anybody's streaming now and needs a break and wants to send your people over here, and then I can find somewhere to send mine after this one's over and just keep it going. Um, I peeked at the news. I see where the Supremes are hearing Trump arguments in the immunity trial, which could affect the existing trials. And I read a little bit about it, but I don't want to get into it too much tonight, especially without actual legal experts on the panel, because I mean, I kind of understand it, but I think it's better to just kind of wait and see how they rule, and which they're not sure when that's even going to be. So he may not have the results of all of his trials by the time it's time to go pull the ballot. So I kind of expect him to still be in the middle of all of that. So I have to. This is truly the most challenging election of more so than 2020. Because 2020 was easy. I needed a break from Trump. It was 4 years of him. But after now, and not even so much the 4 years of Biden, hey, Daniel Barry, but what I see beyond these 4 years, based on these 4 years, and things like Vice President Kamala and that kind of stuff. So mostly for me, though, it's those encroachments against free speech as currently set out by the First Amendment and the court rulings around it that set the current limits on it. I'm happy with those where they are. I don't believe speech is violence. If speech is violence, that's your problem. Because actual violence affects everybody the same way. If you throw a brick at somebody, it's going to hit a body the same way, no matter whose body it is. How come words only affect certain people as violence and not others? That should tell you something right there that you don't even know much about figurative thinking. Yes, I think me too, Mr. Monkey. There is something I wanted to talk about today, though, and it's something I've been meaning to talk about, and it just came to me. It's cynicism. It's particularly modern cynicism, because I see that so much on here, or what we might call black pilling, but I think it's broader than just black pilling. I think black pilling is maybe a degree of cynicism. So this is from Wikipedia. I'll put the link. And I just want to like go over some of the points and see what you think about what we see on these streams. Cynicism is an attitude characterized by a general distrust of the motives of others. Distrust of motives, okay? A cynic may have a general lack of faith or hope in people, motivated by ambition, desire, greed, gratification, materialism, goals, and opinions that a cynic perceives as vain, unobtainable, or meaningless. Now, there was a school of ancient Greek philosophy called the Cynics, and that's where it got its name from. But this is modern cynicism is not quite the ancient Greek version. By the 19th century, the kind of emphasis on some of the components of cynicism had shifted, and so it became why am I so tongue tied? It came to be understood to mean a disposition of disbelief in the sincerity or goodness of human motives and actions. And I find that interesting, that I think I take most people as sincere and generally good. We're all in this together. We're all trying to contribute and do right by each other and improve humanity, et cetera, et cetera. So if there's a couple in an organization or institution or whatever that may not quite fit those ideals, that doesn't so much bother me. I take that as an acceptable amount of imperfection. Um, it's the people that think the majority of people are not sincere or good. Like they have this, it's a disposition, it described it as, of disbelief in the sincerity or goodness of human motives and actions. So not only motives, but the actions too. So if they see an action, they're suspicious of why that action was taken. If somebody takes an action, they distrust the motive behind the action. Um, Modern cynicism is a distrust toward professed ethical and social values. I wonder if we see that here, especially where there are high expectations concerning society, institutions, and authorities that are unfulfilled. And I've said this before, like some of this mistrust of existing institutions and authorities seems to come from a higher set of expectations of them than I've ever had, and perhaps a sense of entitlement. I don't feel entitled to all the things I think some of these people are looking to these institutions and authorities to fulfill. So that could be some of the maybe disconnect between me and the cynicism I see on here. It could also manifest itself as a result of frustration, disillusionment, and distrust perceived as owing to organizations, authorities, and other aspects of society. It's also confused with pessimism or nihilism, but the differences are that cynicism is a distrust by prudence, while due to a sense of defeatism. So like powerlessness, I see that a lot on here. And the smart thing to do is to not trust. If you're intelligent, if you see what I see, you'll know not to trust, etc. Hey, Mr. Busker.
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but man, that like
What
really
happened?
like that I think there's so many versions of cynicism. It can be applied to just about
Well,
anything. Like
I was
cynicism.
about to say that I think it applies to, I know it is applying to the left almost just as much or more, because they are cynical about anybody who's white, anybody who's male, any of the existing institutions, et cetera, et cetera. So I absolutely think it applies to all
Yeah,
sides.
that's their version of cynicism. Mine is I think everything's fucked.
Yeah, and I wonder how much of it is generational, because the younger generation seems to have much more of it than my generation did. And I like social media, et cetera. Could be influencing it. I don't know. But I don't remember us being nearly the same. We were like the goth kids, the emo kids, etc., and we were not nearly as cynical as I see ordinary kids being today.
Oh yeah, dude, the whole punk scene that nobody was cynical about anything except their perceived version of smash the state shit, you know.
And I was into it for the music, really, and the
Me
look, the
too.
edgy
Me too.
looks,
I
not
totally.
necessarily the political stuff.
Yeah,
It didn't mean anything to me at the time.
absolutely. Political punk could kiss my balls, man. Punk rock to me was like about having a good time and fucking playing some really hard rockin' music.
And they had the straight edge kids too.
Hell yeah, freaking like Ian Mackay of Minor Threat, Fugazi.
Yeah, mine. That's what I was thinking of. Ian McKay.
Yeah.
Yes, Frank, I will if they turn out to be real. Now, if all of them turn out to be real, at that point, I'm not even sure what universe we'd be living in. So, sure, apologizing at that point is probably anticlimactic. Um, but if I find out one of these that I make fun of is true, like maybe Epstein really did do something to himself, and it turns out to be proved for a fact, I won't apologize for being skeptical, but I will acknowledge that yes, okay, I was skeptical, and you guys were right. You don't have any evidence for it, and now we do, but nevertheless, so that's my
Didn't
comment on it.
didn't he get uh pardoned or not pardoned? What's the word? Let off of charges.
I don't know. I know he's dead.
What? Oh, I'm thinking of Weinstein. Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
Harvey. Oh, yeah, that I don't know. I didn't follow that one at all.
Yeah, he doesn't get any charges at all, and I think there's a lot of pissed off women.
Well, I think there's a lot of that anyway, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Well, yeah. I mean, like, but like in that situation, you know, it's
If
all.
I were a woman, I think I would just make sure I could physically handle myself, either like martial
Yeah,
arts or
dude. Like
but
that's the whole deal, man. Like if you're
like
gonna
like
go,
I would want as much control over it as I could, so I wouldn't have to depend on or be at the mercy of some
absolutely.
stranger to take care of me.
Yeah, you're right, dude. And unfortunately, a lot of ladies don't think like that. They just like throw caution to the wind without even knowing it. A lot of them, but like the ones that are in that situation where they're being interviewed by Harvey Weinstein, yeah, I think there's something really not. There's
Wasn't it like casting cost that
yeah,
casting?
it was all casting and stuff, and it like Weinstein Productions and all that. Like you could see his name before a lot of movies. I think Weinstein.
Oh yeah, I remember Weinstein
Yeah,
production. Auntie, that's I didn't know you were a little goth kid. That's so cool. Goth punk, yes.
dude, I was really into Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds for a
Oh
while.
yeah, I know him. I wasn't too into him, but I do know him.
I
I
mean,
hear
like
he's
the like his very earliest shit, I totally couldn't gel with, like the birthday party that his
Mhm.
early band, and then
That's like early '80s, huh?
yeah, like Australian, like like I don't know if you'd call it punk, but more like glop. I don't know,
Hey,
and yeah, like freaking and now he's I don't know, he's very talented in what he does, but he doesn't make shit like but his peak was that album Murder Ballads, dude. That is a fucking great album.
what year was that?
That was 90 six or
Oh,
seven.
so that was way later
Yeah. And
during the
yeah,
alleged grunge period.
early Nick Cave, like a lot of those albums I really couldn't get into them. Not at all. But Murder Ballads and a few like other things that he did I liked. They covered a couple of his songs and recorded them.
Oh, you did? I saw
Yeah.
that video put up today with that punk, the Cajun punk.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's from Quebec and he's actually from what's Holland. So he's a Holland guy that lives, and he's a punk rocker from Holland that lives in Quebec.
Is that the one you collaborate with now and then?
Yeah, yeah. Well, like it's crazy because all what happened was in early 2023, he had it was I think in the first week of January. I checked my messages on Facebook that I don't check that I just don't know what they are. So I checked that one and I just saw he made a video of me and my dad combined with him playing this punk style Ramones stuff, you know? And I'm just like, dude, this is fucking awesome. And ever since then, man, he hasn't stopped. He's done probably over 24 videos. I mean,
Can we? Do you think we can play it?
you
Will it
can,
get
yeah.
copyrighted?
No, no, dude, it's all
I
fuck.
want them to try to I'm Cajun. This is the music of my people. I want them to try to copyright me for this shit.
No, 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 but no. This is all public domain. Is
This
no,
really is cool. There's a trend lately in Cajun music, especially in the young generation, to fuse it with like some other genre. So some of my favorite bands right now are like Cajun rock, and this is an example of Cajun punk, and it's really cool.
have you heard of the Lost Bayou Ramblers? They do some
That's
fun.
not that's the one I was thinking of. Lost
Yeah,
when I
dude. Oh my God, dude. I'm
I
friends with
like
all
Short
them.
Thibodeau and the Pine
Yeah,
Lake Boys,
dude.
and
Fucking
of
A,
course
right?
Beausoleil.
Yeah, Beausoleil and like fucking. I have a friend. It was Mitch Reed. He joined the band? Anyway, yeah. So that's the latest video he put together.
Is the sound cutting in and out for y'all, or is it just me?
It is a little bit, but I think you can somehow, like, there's a way you can polish up your audio on here, I think.
Because it's crackling. I don't know why. All right. I know. I don't know what to do. Let's try it.
Yeah, you just play it.
See, it keeps cutting in and out.
It sounds all right to me.
All right.
Yeah, it's good. Hey, man. What's going on? Yeah, I'm on the screen right now. You're going to be awake for a while? All right, I'll talk to you later. All right, bye.
What'd you say? Do what?
I was just talking to my mom. Dialed
Oh,
in.
okay. I don't know.
That was my bad.
I'll let it continue then.
Yeah, that's yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank you. That was
you
good.
know, like fucking the craziest thing is though, man, I wanted to add punk rock. Like I could do with a guitar if I made a recording with the accordion, but I didn't have a drummer or nothing. I except my brother. But
When was this one? How old were you on this one? It looks it was
that was
released recently, but it doesn't. You look younger.
No, yeah. His part, the Ad Van Dyke, that's his name, and he did his part just recently, and the one that me and my dad were in, that was like fucking like 2010 plus.
Oh, that was your dad.
Yeah, that's my dad. So that was like
Oh,
2010. My dad's like much older now. He's not in good shape. In fact, he can't even play the guitar much. It's kind of a bummer. But like, it was such a heart lifting thing to have this man just come out of nowhere and make all these videos just because he liked my videos and he liked putting.
And he's from Netherlands, you said?
He's from Holland. He's Dutch, so he's from Holland, and he lives in Quebec now. So that's where he lives. And man, the internet makes the world seems so small. Because I wish I could hang out with all you guys. You know, shit.
I know. There were some people on, I think it was Flows today, and they were just panel hopping. It was like 2 or 3 guys, and they're like, "We love YouTube. We love panels. We just like go on different panels all day long. We love this shit."
Oh God. Yeah, man. And eventually that it's gonna they're gonna end up like real bad trolls in the end.
We'll see. I'm trying to do my part to minimize it.
I hate to be pessimistic, but like, the psychology of people on the internet, I've noticed that since the get-go, like since 94.
Oh yeah, I have too, and I've done my share of trolling myself,
Yeah, me
just
too.
for
Like
fun, like
when I was a
playful,
kid,
the Frank type.
I've trolled all kinds of people when I was a kid. Like just like
Oh,
back then,
how old were you?
like fucking 14, 15.
Oh, we used to do prank calls, so that makes so yeah, now y'all were trolling people on the internet. Damn.
Yeah, back in like fucking there was this thing called WBS chat. It was social media before there was social media, but it was like a chat room where you can put a picture of yourself next to the chat that you write a message and you see your own picture. So that was fucking that was what's pioneering of or what's the word? Not pioneering. It's the word. I can't think of it. But yeah, man, like that's where I met my second girlfriend who lived in England. I met her and like she said, well, I told her where I'm from. She said, well, I'm moving to Maryland. And I'm like, really? Oh shit. Well,
What platform was it? So was it,
WBS.
I
Um,
don't remember that one.
I mean, like that was like pretty damn large, and like there were so many different topics you could chat about with people. It was really awesome.
WBS.
WBS chat, and I don't. I think that's just WBS some
Oh,
period.
web chat broadcasting system. Sure enough.
Yeah, does you seeing the history of it? Does it have the Are you looking at Wikipedia's?
Yeah. Well, it was inquired by. Maybe it's not the same thing. Acquired by InfoSeek, which was acquired by Disney, and this was on the late '90s.
Wow,
It
Disney.
closed in September of '99. It closed, so it may not be the same thing. Oh, a revival was launched in 2009,
Yeah,
and it's
no,
virtually
dude.
identical to the original Community.
Like the last time I was on it was like probably 97, and that's when I met Andrea. And fucking we lived together for 3 years. I met her, she came to America, lived an hour away. My dad didn't mind driving halfway to meet with her dad. He was a real cocksucker, but fucking asshole, you know. But like yeah, that was the earliest fucking I'm like old school with the fucking internet love drama.
Well, y'all lasted 3 years.
Yeah, I mean and but it just like every relationship with a woman I've ever had, it just fucking falls apart. It's
Um,
that's
I
just
know
the way
most
it
of
goes. I'm
it,
sorry.
most of mine have too. It
Yeah,
I've
just
seen a lot of relationships because I got to watch all of my sister and her friends and all of my brother and their friends all date and find girlfriends. So I have like a big sample growing up of people finding relationships, and it's trial and error. Like they're not always. Sometimes they'll be together for years and they'll just realize that they're not the ones for each other. It doesn't work out or something. So I don't know. And sometimes they just settle. Like it's not the perfect person, but it's a good enough person to have kids with, start a family, and raise the next generation. And that's sufficient. And so I, I don't think it's unusual that they have these cycles, like these lifespans. And it doesn't necessarily mean any one person did anything wrong.
yeah. Why can't I click it? All right. I'm trying to fix the audio. I don't know. Am I any better than I was?
I think it was on my end. You
No,
Yo,
I fixed a few things just like once clicks ago, three
they
clicks.
not all fail, Frank, and I don't see your relationships to be schooling me on. So
I mean, like that is like the trajectory. When you jump into something, it's like you're jumping into another human being's life, and the way they've been raised, the way they've lived, the way they've, everything, you have to adjust to that, and that's the challenge. Now, the question is, are you going to make it through it, or is the other person going to make it through it? And a lot of the time, it doesn't work like that. You know?
did y'all live together at all?
Yeah, me and Andrea, we lived at fucking Homeland Avenue, down in that was like in between Baltimore City and the county. It was in between Towson and Baltimore City, and fucking it was a gated community, which was kind of cool. I mean, like considering what's outside of the gated community, it's actually pretty damn cool.
Nice.
Fucking, like but that's the first place I learned to play a piano accordion. It was like a piano key accordion, with the piano keys. And I
In
got
the
a
gated community.
yeah, and I just the first thing I learned to play was like Bob Dylan and like Amazing Grace and Green Sleeves, just from my memory. I don't read music, so and at first I started playing the thing backwards because I'm left-handed, and I thought, shit, I'm gonna have to turn it upside down. But in reality, when you turn it right side up, it's much more fucking great for a left-handed musician. I shit you not.
Mm.
Yeah.
So you play a right-handed one left-handed by turning it upside down.
Well, I mean, like, you're playing it upside down is basically what you're doing, um, and I did that with guitar when I first started learning guitar. I played my dad's right hand guitar, and I was considered left-handed. I guess I don't know if they just knew I was left-handed, so I was left-handed, I guess. So fucking I'm just like, okay, so I'm gonna have to turn his guitar upside down. So that's how I learned to play. Learned to play the accordion upside down, and before that, I learned to play the guitar, my dad's old acoustic guitar. I was like fucking 11 years old, and so I've just figured out how to play bar chords, just a couple strings, and then eventually open chords and stuff. But then I had to relearn them when I got left-hand guitar. I had to relearn them that way, and I'm so glad I did. And you know what, man? Fucking the president of the the Maryland Accordion Club. He he was saying like I was playing him green sleeves on a piano accordion upside down with my right hand pumping the bellows was just completely just out of whack. And so like I play he and I learned how to play it, and he's like, you play so good on that, but you gotta turn it the right side up. And no shit, man. And I once I did that, it was a pain in the ass. I'm like fucking in my head, I was cursing him. I was just like, oh man, what am I doing? This is not how I'm supposed to do it. But that was the way to do it because a fucking right-handed guitar is like a left-handed guitar is like a right-handed accordion. No shit. And I can explain that if you're interested.
Well, it looks like your dad was musical too. Did he help you at all as a
No,
kid?
I mean he just he fucking jammed out with me like when I fucking I got him into Cajun music, even though he knew about like who are the Cajun uh, uh country music station guys like Doug Kershaw, and he knew about that.
Oh, I remember him. He played the
Yeah,
fiddle.
yeah, and he also played Cajun accordion too. He was really good at that. A lot of people don't even realize that. Yeah. So yeah, man, I'm feeling good being here, man. Thanks for having me on, dude.
Yeah, I hope. Oh, I didn't turn my. Yeah, I hope. I hope we get a little crowd. If not, I guess I'll keep it going for at least till the hour, and then if no
Am
one
I,
shows up, maybe
I guess I'm
bring it back
boring
and
people.
watch our show. You doing what?
I'm boring people. I don't know, man.
Well, I'm interested in it for sure, but I am interested in everybody's stories. Like,
What? Somebody should hop up. I mean, I know there's somebody else here that can hop up.
don't worry about it. This is
I
they
mean,
don't want
it's
to
your.
watch it.
No,
They
I
can go
shouldn't even
find it.
invite people. It's your stream. That's bad. I'm sorry.
They know how it is. You never know what you're gonna get on this stream. Me and Chris were watching a show last night, which I want to finish. It's it's a modern movie, but it's set in the 70s talk show, and it's about this guy, and he has like this Halloween talk show with all these like occult characters on it, and one of them tries to summon a demon, and it's the closest thing to this stream that I've seen in a movie so far. I'm like, oh my god, I want that on my stream. I want that. We gotta try
You could make
this.
that, yeah, like your. I don't know if it'd be copyright or not, but you could make that like clips of that as your opener. Like you could
It's
add it
called
with.
Late Night with the Devil.
I think I might have seen parts of that.
It's really cheesy, but I'm enjoying it because I'm relating it to the Panelverse more than anything. That's what's making it fun.
Yeah, I think maybe I heard about it through you. Didn't you show a clip of that?
I don't know. Chris might have. That's who I heard it from.
Maybe,
So we're doing that tonight too at some point. And then Frank and I have to watch Survivor.
What time does that come on?
Oh, it's already aired.
Oh, you have the replay. Yeah,
Yeah, the replay.
gotta love that shit, man. That's the one
Oh,
thing people take
may
for
not.
granted about YouTube is that like it replays the videos, man. Like it's just like in the lives, like they didn't have that when in 2008. They didn't have any of that shit for a long time. When did that come about? Was it like 2015, 2016, 17?
When what came about?
The live panel verse on YouTube.
I don't know. I found it about. Well, it's hard to say because I was doing something similar in 2020 during COVID. I just didn't call it the panel. I didn't know it was called the panel. I didn't know there were other people doing the same thing that I could link up with. But I had a podcast, me and my friends, and we had commenters that we'd interact with, and they could come on the show. And that's how I met my roommate. He was in the comment section, and he hopped on the show, and we started chatting. And then we invited him to our Dungeons and Dragons group, and we started playing D&D together. And he mentioned that they had a roommate moving out, and they had a room available. And I came and looked at it. And so all that happened through this little
yeah, man. It's
podcast
like some sort of like really. When you think about things like they're supposed to happen in certain ways, they're supposed to happen. I don't know. Like a lot of times in my life, I see events in my life this is supposed to happen. Anyway, I gotta mute and go take a leak.
Okay, yeah, no problem. Hey, Chris, what's up?
I just woke up.
If you're there,
I didn't mean to pass out. I got a dizzy spell earlier. I'm laying down and
you didn't mean to pop on.
I didn't mean to pass out.
Okay.
I was getting ready to leave the
I
house.
thought you hopped on in your sleep and realized you didn't mean to be on the street. Like it was that bad.
No, I was like I was supposed to go run some errands earlier after the stream that nobody came to, and then.
Oh yeah, I saw it was kind of short, but at least we tried to keep the time slot going.
No one came at all.
Oh well, that's cool. Was the conversation good? I saw you had a commenter or two.
Yeah, I talked to Dolbus, so.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's always a good.
Yeah, I talked to him in the comments though. He wouldn't come on stream, so it was just like me just talking. If you don't see the comments, it's just me just talking to a ghost kind of. Yeah.
Well, that's why I threw this one up to kind of make up for today.
It's fine. It wasn't a big
Anything-
deal. I
Anything
just
going
didn't
on?
do that for an hour because I was like, I just didn't know what to say.
Anything going on lately?
Same stuff. Yeah, anyway, I was gonna go out and I had this. I talked to the guy at the one place that we out in Burleson. I was gonna go sell the rest of the stuff out there. And
What is this, Frank?
Mhm.
I posted it in Discord, and so did Chris.
Oh, I don't have the comments.
Yeah, I know it's Chris, but I don't know what it means about hashtags. You mean in Discord? I didn't set up Chris's stream at all. That's his channel. He did it through his StreamYard. All I did was post the link.
It's okay, Auntie. Don't worry. I took a depression nap afterwards, so it wasn't really depression. I got the vertigo hit me really bad, and I laid my head down and I passed out within seconds.
That's like the second vertigo you've had in.
Yeah,
2
it's
days.
been bad lately. It's been really bad lately.
Are you worried about it?
Yeah, I am,
Okay.
but I don't have much I can do about it though.
Okay.
Yeah, well, because I have a neurologist appointment in 5 days. I have one on the 30th. I mean,
Okay.
I have doctor's appointments and stuff, and
Be sure and let them know it's getting worse.
I will. I always
Like,
do.
make them take it as urgently as you possibly can get them to take it.
I really wish there was like an actual medication for vertigo. That would be great.
But also, Chris, and if you can't do this, no big deal. But I'm gonna offer this anyways because we see it on the stream. Try to emote if you can, because if you come across too flat or deadpan, they may not take you as seriously. Just like on the stream, we can't sometimes tell, and we don't take you seriously. So if you can like dramatize it or use acting skills or something to punch it up just a little bit.
Yeah, no, you're right. My humor is too dry. My sense of self is too dry. At the moment, I'm just like half asleep. I just woke up and noticed the stream.
Well, I mean, you don't have to stream.
I know. I wanted to jump on and just say hi.
Oh yeah, well, I'm glad you did. I was enjoying the movie last night. I do want to finish it. I just got really sleepy.
I fell asleep too during it.
But it was did it remind you of the panel verse? Because that's what I was thinking of the whole
No,
time.
yeah, I was enjoying the hell out of it. I was really into it, and I just ended up passing out. I don't know why.
What part did you pass out at?
I think I passed out before you did. I think I passed out like about the halfway mark.
Yeah, I think that's about where I was too.
Um.
Yeah, okay, we could figure it out and finish it.
Yeah, I
maybe
mean,
later. And I have to do Survivor with Frank.
I might just start it back from the beginning, just because I really enjoy. I thought the whole beginning of it's really funny and really like interesting, and I feel like there's even things I probably could even miss there. So it's really good from what I saw. I mean, we'll see if the ending holds up, but yeah, I don't know. I feel confused right now.
About what?
Yeah, I just like I woke up just feeling like disoriented. Like I kind of like blacked out. I don't like that at all. I don't know why. That's kind of what happened last night too. Like I didn't.
Did you drink or do that little vapor thing?
No, I didn't. I didn't at all. I just kind of like I just kind of like sat back and I mean I fell asleep sitting up when I was watching the movie last night. And I mean I'm sure it's.
You like you just sitting on your bed or in a chair and you just randomly black out?
I mean, it's not like I just don't remember getting sleepy. I remember being like really awake and really into the movie, and then like it was like I blinked and suddenly the movie was at the credits, and I was like, okay, what just happened?
Did
and
you
then,
take any of that medication that you were taking that made you sleepy?
No, I wasn't. The only thing I should have had my stood up on with the Adderall. So.
Hey, you want to hear a weird phenomenon? Listening to panel verses or just anything from YouTube anything that's like interesting, I can't go to sleep. Not because I'm interested. It's just like for some reason. But like when I put on something I've been watching and trying to get into and watch and just get it over with, I fall asleep like no problem. Like watching Deadwood, that's like a. It's not like that is boring. It's just that like trying to lay on my side and look at the TV with no glasses on is kind of fucked up. But I don't know.
Are you saying we're more interesting than TV, or?
Well, I mean, like, yeah, the panel
Yeah,
burst
I said
keeps me
that.
awake. If I listen to like somebody stream while I'm going to sleep, it's not that I'm interested so much. It's just all these voices
So you
just like
try to
keep me-
go to sleep to the panel. Right there.
all
Like
the
you put
voices.
caught on to go to sleep.
What's
Who's
that?
streaming right now? Let
Yeah, well,
me
let's.
relax the flow state. See if I drift off.
Oh God.
Hey,
Oh,
Jeff. Oh yeah, I forgot you work later. You did so. You're saying you can't fall asleep to the panelverse, that you have to put something like a TV show on?
yeah, like there's something even like I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. Like if it's got some sort of like plot line in it, I have to hear it, and then I don't want to pay attention because it's usually how it happens when I watch a show until I get interested in it, and when I'm not interested, I'll just fucking fall right to sleep, and that does it. But the panel verse is like it's like so chaotic. You know,
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
just everywhere. On
Yes,
every.
chaos abounds.
Yes, sir.
On some more than others, but I have to agree because you don't have just individual panel. Like you have people on a panel, but you have like entire panels
Exactly.
bumping up against other panel, entire content creators, audiences, and streams bumping up against each other.
Yeah, and that like a lot of them are linked together while everybody's live. And that's fucking insane. I never imagined anything like that.
Oh my god, that's like my norm. that's the norm network dynamics that I've seen.
So how do you link another person's stream to yours or vice versa?
You have to have 1,000 subscribers. So like Flo can redirect his audience over here, but I don't have enough yet to bring mine somewhere else. So all I can do is post the link. But when I get that power, we can just keep feeding from one stream to another.
How many you got yet?
Oh Lord, let's see. I never checked. Chris, do you know?
You might
probably like 200 and stuff, and we're like halfway to monetization. That we need to get double that to have the streaming, the redirect power. Oh, we're 276, so we're 24 away.
You're almost a quarter of the way there.
Okay, Frank,
or something.
Oh, at least I'm not. Never mind. Shut up. Okay. Yeah, we've been idling there for a while, so it's just a matter of.
Yeah, we were idling below 200.
Figure out a way to let it happen, huh?
We were idling below 200 for a long time. It has been. We haven't gained subscribers more rapidly than we were. You know what's weird? That little tiny video I put up of the eclipse thing, which I didn't even like. I didn't think I made it private. I thought I just put it up just. I thought I put it private.
You mean on your channel? The one you put on your channel?
I put it on my channel.
Oh, I didn't know.
I thought I posted it as private instead of public, but I guess I put it up as public, and it's actually gotten like 400 something views.
Oh wow! Everyone's looking for eclipse videos.
Eclipse footage, yeah. It's funny. It's way more views than
Yes, has been.
Shit. Sorry. My bad.
What movie are you gonna go watch? We can watch Frank.
That one about the dolls.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, you ever seen that? There's a movie about this nerdy dude and this short-haired woman who like it's like the end of the world, like there's some sort of nuclear disaster, and like they're trying to find each other in the city the whole time, or like at least the man is trying to find the woman in the city. And it's such a great movie. What the hell is that called? Miracle Mile? No, I don't. I think maybe it's called Miracle Mile.
I don't
I
know.
think it is called Miracle Mile. Let me look it up. Let me look that up. That's one you guys gotta watch. You're gonna love that.
Was it 1988 from the 80s?
Yes, sir. It's from the 80s. I think it's Miracle Mile. Have you seen that one, Jeff?
I was in college around this time.
It's a good fucking movie. I remember loving that. I saw. Well, I mean, maybe it's just nostalgia,
Be
but
prepared to be blown through the back of the theater.
yeah, 1988, right? You got it.
That's Anthony Edwards and Mare Winningham.
Man, it's so cool, man, because this nerdy dude, I don't want to give anything away. You
I
just
think
gotta
I've seen
see.
this movie actually. I think I've seen this. It's been
Well,
a long time. I've seen this
If you haven't seen it in a long time, it's probably worth watching again.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's not worth watching again, but
No, well,
it's on YouTube too.
Chris. What I mean is, like, since you haven't seen it in a long time, that makes it kind of like a new movie in a way.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying too.
Yeah.
It's on Pluto TV for free. It's on Tubi for free. So.
Oh no shit. So yeah, you could find it there. I mean, like that's worth watching, I guess. That's one of those 80s movies I kind of dug. Dude, Jeff, you look like you look like the Horn Master General. You look like you're ready to give an order.
Hornmaster General. Oh Lord.
Oh God. With the horns on your head. You're the Horn Master General. Oh my God.
All right. Well, now I got to change my name. Let's see.
Horn Master General.
That's right.
Yeah, dude.
What made you think of that all of a sudden?
It just came to me. I was just thinking, like, he's like got this look on his face like a general does in a way. He'd had this look on his face at that moment. And I saw his horns and I thought, Horn Master General. Oh God.
There we go. Anybody else want a name change while I'm at it? Let's see. Oh, you have your donation information, so we should leave that.
Oh shit, man. How do you do that? I wanted to know how that happens. Because I have a buy me a coffee and I don't know how to get it out there.
Just go on StreamYard. If those three little dots should give you the option to edit your headline.
Oh no shit. See, I can type it in there. No fucking shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah, brother. Thank you. Where's the
Anthony has a very similar movie called The Apocalypse.
A Doors couple is
was it from the same time period? That would be interesting.
It's a Christian movie named The
Was it the one set in like South America or something? What was that one?
That's like Apocalypto, man. You're thinking of Apocalypto. Yeah, Apocalypto. Oh God. All right, now how do I fuck with this? Oh man, I'm so burnt.
Apocalypse film series? Yeah, let's see that. This is probably the one. Oh, it's kind of like the Left Behind stuff and Thief in the Night, which scared the pants off me when I was a kid.
Me too.
Oh my God! You don't show that to children.
Which one was this? Which
It's
movie?
called Thief in the Night.
Yeah,
I
there was
The
a
rap
series of them. There was 4 of them, but they were all about the.
They were
about
bad.
the-
I watched them as an adult. They're so bad. The
They're so
acting
bad.
is just so
As a kid,
bad.
they really traumatized.
But yeah, as a kid, they scared you because they put just the images. They put in snakes and people getting their head chopped off with guillotines. If you didn't get the mark of the beast, then you got
It
your
was-
head chopped off.
It was the guillotine that traumatized.
And they
me.
showed this at church. They like invited the kids to church and gave them cookies and Kool-Aid and showed them this.
Oh my God! Oh no! That's that you know that's it's kind of
Yeah,
funny
it was
when you
scarier
think
than
about
any of the horror movies they didn't want us to see.
it. And
I don't
the
know why
shit-
they were rated R, but that one we got to go see at church. The adults took us.
the thing that really traumatized me as a kid was The Exorcist.
Oh my God,
And-
that's my favorite comedy. What a
The Exorcist?
Oh my God, yeah. How did you not laugh as a kid? That was hilarious. When
No,
she's
I
cursing
wa-
on her mom. She's laying on that bed,
Well,
cursing
I
out her
I
mom,
was like fucking 7 years
vomiting
old.
everywhere.
I was 7 years old watching this, and it was like traumatizing.
Yeah, I'll admit, as a kid, when I was still Catholic, it kind of had. It never scared me. It like held me transfixed. It was fascinating. Like,
I never saw it till
this is,
an adult.
oh, this is what a demon looks like. But as I got older, I'm like, this is some funny shit. How? And
as
in
a
fact, I'm not the only one because Leslie Nielsen and Linda Blair made a whole.
I
spoof
know,
of it.
right? That was yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's funny. Oh shit, dude. I remember that. Leslie Nielsen and Linda Blair.
Called Repossessed. Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
Repossessed. Oh man. But like that like see like I guess like even though we're in the same Gen X, I'm like what 9 years away from you or something like that.
Probably
You
Chris
and me
is
are
in.
on the same age, Busker.
Yeah,
I was
you and
born
Chris.
in 79. You're born in when?
Yeah, y'all are. And Chris is like 81.
Yeah, I was born in 81.
Yeah, like so like fucking watching that as a kid is a whole different story than like what you saw. Like it was probably a whole different ball game. The way you felt when you saw certain things.
Oh, right, because y'all were seeing as a kid.
Yeah, man, it was traumatizing. Like I watched The Shining, and I wanted to further traumatize myself because it scared the fuck out of me. I fucking loved being scared the fuck out of, you know. I didn't like heights or nothing, but fucking I could do scary movies. Yeah.
I hated them as a kid. I hated the gory ones. I didn't mind like
Oh yeah, fuck all that.
Frankenstein and Werewolf. And
Oh,
stuff like
dude,
that.
it's
Just the
getting
gore-
gory.
the slasher, the chop 'em up movies. I Spit on Your Grave, My Bloody Valentine.
It's
I like
all
it. Even Carrie was a little scary to me. I didn't really understand it, but there's just something scary, especially that
yeah. I
crazy.
remember seeing that as a kid, and that came out in like what 71 or 2 or something.
But I'll tell you the most disturbing movie as a kid, and even as an adult, I can barely sit through it. Like this movie absolutely unsettled me more than any of the movie, and that was Sybil, the Sally Fields miniseries that came on TV. And it
Oh
had that
yeah,
scary mom.
dude.
She was just chilling.
And she looked like she was like. I mean, like only thing I remember about that is that she looked like she was on some kind of drugs or something.
She was a sadist. She was scary. I don't even know why they were having her on TV.
Oh shit!
Sleepaway Camp. I don't remember that one.
my
Michael
God.
Myers. Oh, is that Austin Powers? Michael Myers? Is that the
No,
Halloween guy too? I just realized it's the same name, isn't it? Mike
Yeah.
Myers and Michael Myers.
it's Halloween.
See how that light bulb's slow sometimes, like 30 years slow.
Austin Powers is the comedy dude.
I love that. I love that one. That one like revived comedy in the 2000s.
Well, I think it came out in the 90s, man.
99.
Austin Powers.
I remember seeing it in the 2000s on VHS.
Saw it later. Well, yeah, but I guess maybe it did come out in the 2000s.
97. So
Maybe I don't feel so old then. Oh man.
in fact, I've never seen James Bond. I've never seen a James Bond movie. All I know about James Bond is what I see in Austin from Austin. If I watched the James Bond movie, it would look like Austin Powers without the comedy.
Yeah, man. When I was a child, man, that was good with me. But like, I gotta say, I wouldn't want to watch that now. That's like this shit. No, I don't want to watch.
James Bond.
Just
It was like
anything
grown up TV. I'm like, why would the grown ups were into it? Why would a kid want to watch that?
And these Marvel movies, like, dude, and like, there's no doubt they're getting more and more ideological subversive, and fucking they're just, it's just like, dude, why do I want to watch this woke shit? You know, fuck all that woke shit. Sick and tired.
What was that one we watched with Nicolas Cage? He was the professor, and it was kind of it was like a woke horror movie, but at the same time, kind of undermining.
Dream Story.
Yeah, maybe, and making fun of the woke.
Yeah, it was
like showing how ridiculous they are or how scary they can become.
Did it have vampires? Like, is that part of it? But that's not that Nicolas Cage movie, is it? Like
this one didn't have vampires.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you, Jeff.
Oh no, this one did not have vampires. I don't remember.
Yeah, so that's
Dream Scenario. It's called Dream Scenario.
There you go.
Is it Love at First Bite?
Shit.
The best vampire movie to me is still The Hunger.
Yeah, I remember that crap, man. Fucking, I remember that one. That I saw that when I was fucking like.
You would have been
9.
Very, very tiny. It came out in '83.
The horror movies on the television, they were cut just a little bit for the Saturday horror shit, you know, on the Saturday horror.
Oh yeah.
It, like on television, on the kind of TV, you have a dial that you turn with your hand, you know. Fucking.
I do remember those.
And like, man, dude, imagine if everybody had to be subjected to that all at once right now.
That's normal. Like, not only that. Okay, yeah, you had to get up and turn the dial. But growing up, we had to go outside on the porch.
Yeah,
and turn the metal antenna pole to the city.
The rabbit ears, man.
You had to have somebody inside the house to tell you when it came in clear. Otherwise, you had to keep running back and forth and guessing until you got it right, just to change the channel.
Dude, I got a story about that. My father was on top of the 2-story roof and was trying to fix it was during a goddamn hurricane. And he thought he could be cool and do that. Just climb up on top of the roof while it's like pouring down
in a hurricane.
During a hurricane, and fucking, he got the rabbit ears working, but then he fell down. I heard this boom, and on the porch that was outside of this house, it was like a wooden porch, and I heard this. It fucking shook the whole neighborhood. Like, he must have been like, I don't know. He might have been 200 pounds of fat, I guess. I don't know.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Rockula does look cool. I don't think I've ever seen it. Chris, do you know anything about Rockula?
Rockula?
1990. Let's see.
Came
out about the same time as Twin Peaks. Thomas Dolby is the supervillain.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Well, I'm gonna add Tony Basil's in it. Oh, I'm gonna add this one to the list too. Damn. Thanks, Auntie.
Who's Tommy
This
Basil?
list is for the nursing home, by the way, because I doubt we're gonna get to it in a lifetime.
Who's Tommy Basil?
Tony Basil, she sings, Hey Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my
Oh
mind.
yeah, hey Mickey.
I don't want to sing it too much because that's probably the one song I could sing well enough to get copyrighted over.
No, dude, like listen.
Because they used to play at the roller skating rink, and we would all go skate when it came on. That
I
was
know,
like
man,
that
but
one
like,
is Xanadu.
I gotta wake you to something, Jeff. That no matter what, you can make your own. You could sing a song on here. It will not copyright you. I
I
guarantee.
know, but they do it on Big Brother, and it just makes me paranoid. I have this natural paranoia.
Well, what's Big Brother?
The reality show where they put them in a house and they film them 24
No,
hours
it's
a day.
not
And
happening.
if they sing a song or hum a song or say lyrics, they get bleeped out.
Listen, Jeff. I know things are rotten with YouTube, but it's not that rotten. I mean, I kid you not. There's no like when you're singing a song, you're not gonna be copyrighted. It's just fucking whatever. I mean, people have been putting their own versions of other people's songs, like I have for many, many, many years since 2008. I have, and fucking I do that, and nobody's copyrighted me at all. At the most, I'll get an ad on my video because somebody might think it deserves an ad.
So they randomly put at like you have enough subscribers to sign up for ads, and they just randomly play. It's not all the time, just
Yeah, they can put ads on anyone's videos now.
Yeah, they can do it.
Is that like when you try to play a video and there's an ad before it? It makes you watch 2 or 3 ads first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fuck all. But dude, you know what? I before I was even fucking at 1,000 subscribers, fucking before that, long before that, like 2020, I fucking have a video of me and my dad, and my nephew playing some music. It was like a 13-minute video. There were 3 goddamn fucking ads on that shit. And I didn't fucking put it there. This is how YouTube just doesn't give a fuck. And
I think you have to opt in to the ad thing, and then you get a cut of the revenue.
No, I don't get a cut of shit because I wasn't monetized because I didn't have 1,000 subscribers. I only had 900 some subscribers, so how am I going to get any revenue from that video?
I thought you get monetized at 500.
No, it's 1,000. Unless they changed it.
It's
maybe
500 now.
Because I'm pretty sure it's 500.
Well, that's news to me because it was 1,000 for a long time, and I finally hit 1,000, and that was the only time I could click on, okay, do you want to monetize this video? And that's when I got posed the question. It was after 1,000 subscribers.
Is that when the ads showed up?
Well, dude, the ads have been, like I said, they've been showing up for fucking ever and ever without my fucking wish. Like I said, me and my nephew and my dad playing music in 2020 and fucking for 13 minutes, 3 ads on the video, and I was not monetized, and they're not going to give me any fucking revenue from that bullshit. Man, I'm sorry. It makes me sick.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, dude. I feel like I've been raped all my life when it comes to music. Whether it comes to whatever. Punk rock, fucking
that's very powerful to feel that way. So it's
like
it's
three the triad of fucking shit. Punk, Irish, Cajun. It's like a triangle of shit that it doesn't really.
Yeah, but the Cajuns know how to have a good time.
I know.
Amidst the shit, or despite the shit. So if you have the Cajun part and you tap into that,
yeah, like
they would not be
reality. That's the only real American culture as far as I'm concerned. The Cajun culture, the
It
Creole.
was the Acadians when we came to Canada. The original set was the first
You
North
went down.
American, the first North American culture of Europeans that came over here and developed a distinctly North American identity separate from their origins in Europe. Ours was the first people to do that.
That's right.
We were the first North American ethnicity that was not indigenous, even though they were indigenous either technically. So yeah, we're the original OG. And get this, we started the first social club in North America, the Ordre de Bon Temps, the Good Time Club. And we had these and the Indians, and we'd all get together and cook and play games and have food and dance and make music. And that was before there was even a United States. Was us.
That's called culture. That's American culture as far as I'm concerned.
And we had the first play, like drama, written and produced in the United States.
Yeah. And
it was part of the colony, wrote it and put it on for some visiting noblemen, called Neptune's Theater.
See, that's further back, but like as far as music goes, Louisiana people, and thanks to the Acadians that came down, thanks to them, and like dealing with a harsh man. Imagine how like that trek all the way. They wanted to get the fuck far away from Canada because the Brits were fucking really trying to kill them all.
Wipe us out. Yeah, it was
genocide. Genocide.
That's nothing. We were the first ethnic cleansing in North America of Europeans by other Europeans.
Exactly. Yeah, man, that's exactly right.
We hit a lot of records.
Holy shit, man! And
where's the woke? That's what throws the woke off all the time when I start talking about the Cajuns, because our story matches the narrative of oppression as good or better than half the minorities that they cheerlead. And when I tell, except that we're European, we're white, and when I tell them the story, they don't know what to do with it, and they tell me I'm white passing. Well, you may not be, Cajuns may not technically be white, but you're white passing, so then that counts as white. So our oppression doesn't matter. We're still oppressors.
Exactly. Exactly, dude.
That's how I know they're like. That's where I see their game, and I see their Cajuns can see their game.
Yep.
Because they don't know, we're the anomaly that breaks their paradigm, and the Jews are too in some ways, because they're that oppressor and oppressed category.
Yep, I think I see that too. Very prominent. But that's the way of the world, I guess. But you know, man, fucking, you made some good points, Jeff. Fucking, what was that?
You okay, Chris?
Oh, I was messing with the straw. Sorry.
Do you? We've gone over an hour. Should we just go watch something? I've never done this early of a stream in the evening, anyway. And Auntie does have a point. There's other people streaming, but she mentioned something else that I wanted to.
I mean, like if you sat around
Paul's streaming right now.
Who is?
Young.
Who? Your audio is coming in.
Oh, Young is streaming right now.
Oh, with JJ McCullough. Yeah, maybe that's where I can send the audience when I end this. He could take over our next stream, but he won't send it anywhere else after that. That's the problem. You have to be both sides of the chain.
What time are you thinking of streaming again, Jeff?
Who knows? Well, definitely tomorrow at our usual time.
Yeah.
What do you mean, truth sign a contract and you get some booty hole takeage? What?
Ah. Oh no.
I don't know what that means. Saying that shit.
Oh shit. That's creepy. The booty hole.
Yeah, it might be time to end the stream.
I just didn't know what he was. I just didn't know what YouTube did this last week. I didn't hear about any YouTube news where like they were like did anything crazy.
You talking about like Panelverse drama?
No, it sounds like YouTube changed some rules or something like that. That's like
Yeah, I didn't hear about that either. But I don't really pay attention to that anyway. If they sent me an email, I would not have really read it.
I use that. But I tested it out. I used that Space Ghost clip thing I made for the channel. I played it 2 or 3 times in the stream today just to see if like it got a strike or anything. It got nothing. So I think it's safe.
The lyrics and little clips ain't gonna give you a copyright strike whatsoever. I mean,
And
like
it worked really well too. You can just hit the button just like how Flow does it. Like it's once you load it in the sidebar thing either, you just hit the button, it just plays like that. It actually works really well. It's pretty funny. I mean, not that I was anybody off, but
the thing about YouTube, Jeff, is that like you can play anything for a long time, but you know, if you play it way too long without talking over it, then you're fucked.
Well, but what I've read is that
3 seconds of something ain't gonna do shit. And talking
anybody can challenge a copyright, and it's decided in court. Fair use is decided in court. So there's no way for YouTube to objectively, definitively determine what's fair use. If I use somebody's material and they want to challenge me,
as a musician and a vocalist, when you sing something anywhere, nobody has any say on what you sing.
I'm telling you what their policy said, and I'm telling you what I saw.
Dude, like when
this is a touchy issue for me because it's my stream, and I'd like to decide the level of risk I want to take with copyright stuff. And people, instead of respecting that, they push me on it, and I don't know why.
I was just telling you just to test myself
because I don't see them necessarily do it on other streams. And it goes back to this pattern of me not getting a level of respect that other content creators are getting, and it's
I'll give you utmost respect.
Autism or something, but people are really pushy with me in a way they're not with other people.
No, I have
know how to stop it, other than to just become a big real asshole about it.
You got me wrong, bro. I fucking have the utmost respect for you.
Yeah, I don't like to push copyright stuff. So everything you're saying may be true, but I have my comfort level of what I'm willing to do. And even if it's weird or paranoid,
I'm just
or bizarre,
trying to tell you the
just
truth,
allow me to have it and be it.
But to sing certain words, that's not a copyright problem. To even sing at all, there's nothing wrong with it. I've been doing it.
You may be right, but I still don't feel comfortable doing it on my stream, and that's what's not getting heard.
Hey man, you gotta look up on my channel. There's this me and my nephew did the "Where Did You Sleep Last Night" by Leadbelly, his version, and I did that. I
have a friend that's a musician, and he does covers all the time on his YouTube channel. He plays guitar, like acoustic guitar. Like really popular songs.
You're not playing guitar. We're just talking, and like all I did was sing, and nothing got.
Yeah,
nothing.
You are probably right, but I still don't want to take the risk. It's a personal me thing, and I would like that respected.
I understand, man. You got to be paranoid for the rest of your life.
Just like some people might be allergic to peanuts, and don't like convince them to eat them. Okay, dude, no problem. Like that. It's the pushiness.
That's a good point, my friend. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Is it peer pressure? Because I've never been sensitive to peer pressure. Is that what I've been missing? Is that peer pressure? I hate it. And you know what? Honestly, growing up, nobody really. People pretty much left me alone. I was the weird kid. Nobody fooled with me if they didn't have to. So I didn't get a lot of pressure. And then when I made friends later on in life, it was like I don't know, it was a different crowd. We didn't really pressure each other doing the stuff. I've had friends like the drug crowd that I hung out with pressure me to not pressure me, but try to get me to try harder drugs than I was willing to try. Like I didn't do anything. You had to stick a needle. I didn't snort stuff, and they would try to talk me into it. And but I would tell them no once or twice. They'd leave me alone. So it was very easy to shake off. But this feels like what's happened on the streams lately feels like pressure. And if that's what people are talking about when they talk about social pressures growing up and all that, oh my God, what a nightmare world they must live in. Because I just have a little taste of it. I already can't tolerate it. Because my parents, my mom and my siblings, everything, we kind of all did our own thing and left each other alone. So there wasn't really people around like pressuring any of us to do any one thing. So I didn't really grow up with it. And maybe it's weird to me as an adult.
You know what, my friend? I think like sometimes elder pressure is necessary, but like that's like when you're a kid and you got to learn a couple lessons, and then it's all in every. It doesn't matter. Like there's so many situations you can apply that to. You know.
Is that a way like that humans teach each other lessons? That's weird to me that like how
Yeah.
do you know what lesson to teach somebody else? Not to mention, I think it's I don't know, there's something about coming on somebody else's stream and like trying to educate them on stuff that they were supposed to have learned as a child or something. Like that's not the role as a panelist, and that's not the environment for that kind of stuff. And people come on here and try to teach me etiquette and manners and how conversations are supposed to go and should go, and that's not what this is for.
Look, man. Are you talking about me? I'm sorry, I don't
No,
know.
no, not right, not about that. It's stuff that's happened
And
like
I
the
have
last few weeks with other people, not you.
I have
But that's tied into it.
I have overstepped my bounds, and I'm so sorry, dude. I don't mean to be like so passionate about my beliefs, which are not beliefs. They're just like what's going on kind of thing.
Yeah, I think I get it. I mean, I have no doubt it came from a good play. It was very well intentioned.
Well, cheers, my
So,
friend.
Auntie, you let's see, you wanted, so it was a strategy. You were bullies you called friends. Wait, that confused me right there. So you had friends or people you kind of considered that were bullying you, and to get them to stop, you would kind of give in to whatever it is, and that would stop the bullying for a while.
Yeah, man, like that's like kind of sounds like being raped, because I was bullied like a motherfucker, and it felt like mental rape.
What would they get you to do? You talking about at
Nothing.
school? Like at school?
Well, like they would just like treat me like shit because my eye was crooked. You know, it went out right. My right eye went out the right way.
So they would like pick at you and call you cockeyed and all kinds of
Yeah,
stuff.
cockeyed Jim of the Seven Seas. That's what they used to call me. Cockeyed Jim of the Seven Seas. And you can laugh about that. That's okay, because I really don't care. That was so long ago. But like at the same time, when I turned 15, a doctor fixed my eye enough that I don't look really weird.
Did any kids come to your defense? Did you have?
I had a few friends that actually cared about me, but they didn't really speak up for me, and that's the way that was. And so I felt so pessimistic as a youngster.
Any teachers or like school staff?
Yeah, I didn't want to fucking talk to them because they were a bunch of assholes.
It was easier to get bullied to trust the system.
Yeah, dude, fucking. Well, I mean, like that. I really don't want to narc on somebody because it's like you're in jail. If you're the snitch, you're done. Think about that, Jeff. Like, think about that. Like, you're the snitch. You are dead. Within your school, within everything. And then on and on, probably. I'm glad I never had those kind of enemies.
Wow, the lessons we learned as kids. Chris, are you there?
I'm here.
Oh, can you keep it going for a minute? I'm gonna go grab a refill. I'll be right back.
All right.
How's it going, my friend Chris? How you doing?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm just listening.
Is your vertigo any better or no? Or
It's been bad today.
shit, man. I'm sorry you gotta deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but
Because
I
I
have
know,
a
I know what
I have a
vertigo
neurology
feels.
appointment in a few days.
It makes your body twist in so many ways that like and your brain and your face twist around like a goddamn, you know what I'm talking about, vertigo.
Mm-hmm.
It makes you feel like you're twisting inside of a fucking something you don't want to be in. It's
Right.
like the end of life kind of feeling. That's what vertigo felt like to me.
Yeah, it's like that, and then it causes more panic attacks than I would normally have, and the panic
Yeah.
attacks feel like death, So
The only thing is like if that's the case, if you have the panic attacks after that, you have to cut quiet it down before the panic attack. I'm thinking that fucking it's a goddamn it is what it is.
yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I'm learning to accept it. Some days I feel like I have accepted it, but then other days like I'm like it really it'll hit me hard, and like I kind of twisted my ankle the other day, and then like I don't even know when I hurt my leg at some point last couple of days. I don't even know when I did it, but like it's just been like aching and shit. I'm just like, God damn it! Like, and I know it's from it's from one of the various falls I've taken. I've fallen quite a bit, so.
Me too, man. But you know what, man? I feel
Thankfully, I'm really good at falling.
you, man.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said I feel so much for you because you were made to take the needle.
Okay, not tonight, please.
What do you mean?
What you didn't? You voluntarily took it though. He wasn't made to take it.
Well, I mean, like that's what everybody had to do. One way or another, you got to have the social.
I wasn't made to take it either. I was ready for it.
I wasn't
There you go.
forced to. My doctor, who was already kind of conspiracy theory-ish and everything, he was like he really thought I should take it, and I listened to him, and then
Whoa! So, like, he wasn't a very good conspiracy theorist turd.
well, he had already taken it because they had to take it.
He's like, okay, it's good. You're gonna take this with me, dude. You're gonna take
I'm
this.
sure that's not how it went down.
It wasn't like that. No,
Fuck.
I didn't feel. I don't know. I didn't really
Hey, Bex.
fear it at the moment. I guess.
Oh, that's cool. She's like making her. She's like the little bewitched lady making her way through the Panelverse.
There's really no way of predicting.
Flying through the city.
There's no way of predicting what can happen with something that's not studied. The only way you can predict that is when you have a fucking really bad disease that will kill you in the end. If you had this disease, what I have, what no people should have at all, then you'll figure out exactly what the hell they're pushing.
Yeah.
Well, I want to move on to another topic.
Yep.
Or in the stream. Either I can do either one. If we want to go watch that stuff.
That's fine with me. Whatever you guys want to do, I'm just.
Yeah, if you're low energy or whatever, and we could always do it later if we feel like it.
I would wait. I think.
Who are you talking to? I've got high energy going on right now.
Chris, I'm talking to Chris about Chris. To Chris.
Okay.
Just
Chris,
yeah,
how
let's
you
go ahead
feeling?
and we'll call it a night, and then we'll try again either later tonight or definitely at our
You
usual
wanna
time.
come watch a movie, Busker?
Well, whereabouts?
On the Discord.
Well, I think Frank and I are going to catch up on Survivor first.
Oh,
so if
okay.
there's-
All right, well, that's
if there's
cool. Yeah, I
something that
watched
y'all
it last night. So
Well,
that's cool.
what movie you talking about, Chris?
or
Oh,
maybe we can. I'll message Frank. Anyway, we can coordinate all this off stream. We don't have to do it now.
Yeah,
So we'll see y'all later. That's the show for tonight, and we'll either, if we're awake late tonight, we'll do one. If not,
Is that it?
we'll definitely be. Yeah, we're gonna go watch. We have a lot of watchings to catch up on. So
Yeah. Well, there you
doesn't
go.
seem- so, but we'll be here tomorrow. All righty.
all right. Good night, guys.
Take care. Music. All right. Take care, everyone.